Hello everybody, Rodney Fish on Forte here, and I had a birthday a couple of days ago during the Hurricane Florence. So my birthday presents that I bought myself were delayed. Well, those birthday presents have finally come in, and I would like to show those to you at this time. Check it out. Alright, the first thing I have is the Arctic cooler, and that's the Arctic 45. And I'm going to be using that as my bait cooler. I did a lot of research on this, about 2 years of research actually, looking at coolers. I do have a Yeti 45, but the Yeti just wasn't suiting the needs I wanted on the boat. What I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use it as a bait cooler. As you can see, I have the bait tray on here, which I got for my birthday, and you'll see that as well. And I can actually fold this down, put me a cushion on the top. Now I have a seat there so people can sit on there and look backwards and see if we're getting any weeds on the baits, if anything's coming up in the spread, sailfish, mahi, anything like that. They can actually see it come up in the spread because they're looking back by sitting on this cooler instead of the Igloo 25 quart cooler I had, which if you sat on that thing, it may be compromised. It may collapse on you. So that's one of the things I have. The other things I purchased were this kill bag. Now I had a kill bag before, just like this one. Awesome bag. I gave the other one to a friend because he didn't have one. And this is by Boom. I didn't go with the fancy one. There are a lot of other fancy ones out there, but the Boom I had before this worked just fine for me. And that is a 20 by 65. So it's 20 inches high by 65 inches long. So that's fairly long. The last one I had, I could put a couple of mahi in there and ice and everything, no problem. It's heavy, with the stuff in there, but it's no problem carrying it all. Now, the last thing I have is my bait tray, and this came from my Ballyhoo bait trays. And that's the bait tray I'm going to be using in my Arctic cooler here. And I'm going to show you that in a second, the unboxing. Okay, fish on viewers, this is the Ballyhoo bait tray by ballyhoobaittrays.com. Great product. I had one of these in my Igloo 25, and this one is for a Yeti 45, but it should be the exact same dimensions as my Arctic 45. So let's open it up at this time. Use my good old Marine Corps warrior hands here to rip it open. Pull this out. They have a magazine on the top too. I'm going to check that out later. Bubble wrap, so the wrapping quality seems great. I know the product's going to be great. Nice, very nice. Okay, there it is. I don't know if you can see that, but there's a tuna inside there. So that's pretty neat. So now, I have a much bigger tray. I can put a lot of pre-rigged baits on here to keep the action going. I don't have to worry about, constantly rigging baits throughout the day. I already have a lot of them rigged here. So I can just put those on the line and keep on fishing instead of going through my baits that I had in my Igloo 25 cooler with the smaller tray, running through the baits faster and having to rig faster. This way I can rig a lot of baits at once and use those baits as I see fit when the bite is hot. Now let's see if this will fit in the Arctic 45. Whoa. Okay, I just found out something. This does not fit in the Arctic 45, so the Arctic 45 is a little bit bigger. Yeah, but you know what I'm gonna do? These sides right here are not welded together. They are not welded together. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually bend it out a little bit with my superhuman strength until it fits. like so. There you go. Easy fix. So now I can put baits on here. Up under there I can put ice. I can put my squid up under there. I can put extra couple of packs of ballyhoo. Put my new ice packs up under there to keep everything cool. And I'm ready to rock and roll. Baits are loaded. Slap this down. Cushion on the top. Sit on the top. Look in the back. Watch the baits. Make sure they're not getting shagged up with weeds. And we're good to go. Now remember, Fish On viewers, let me know what this is, because I do not know what that is. It was in the Arctic cooler. If you know what that is, let me know. And don't forget to subscribe and share. Alright, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll be getting back to you soon with some Wahoo action.